A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Matt Wisler starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Scooter Gennett strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Grounded back up the middle. Ibar towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Steve, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
This team has to find a way to hit more balls into the gaps and get some big extra base hits. They hit into more double plays than any other team in baseball, and as you know, that's going to take the wind out of your sails.
Jonathan Lucroy will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. That misses 1-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And we're just underway from Turner Field. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Taylor Jungmann, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this 3rd and final game here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Grounded to short. VR is right there. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Ibar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over .450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
Freddie Freeman will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Jackson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. After 1, no score. Chris Carter makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
1-1, here it comes. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Austin Jackson will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Markakis, and he makes the catch for the second out. Aaron Hill will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Jonathan Villar set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Kelly Johnson will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Johnson is retired, and there's one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Adonis Garcia will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Nope. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Braun. Gone! Solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. Well, you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he will ground this one foul off to the left side. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps their catcher A.J. Pierzynski. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now.
He wanted to go after that one, but
That's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Michael
Bourne will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Shot towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Domingo Santana will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch coming, here it is. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Two and two.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bourne over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 26, Taylor.
In now,
Jungmann.
Taylor Jungmann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Right back at him and off his glove. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Oh, nice recovery, though.
Second baseman,
Scooter Jeanette will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Jonathan Lucroy in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Ibar. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They still trail 1-0. Matt Wisler digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Matt Wisler.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Ender
Inciarte steps in now. Hot shot to third. Hill's up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Eric Ivar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ivar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. To short, hit hard. Ibar with a great stop. And now a bobble, and he's not going to have a play.
The first baseman, number 33.
Stepping in, Chris Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. All even now, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
So stepping in, Aaron Hill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley and left center. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he is in there.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan
At the
Villar.
plate, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the seats, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. A tag by Pierzynski. He's out at the plate.
Yeah, normally teams have their weakest arm out there in left field, but he says, what? You gonna run on me? Oh, no, I don't think so. He comes up throwing here and nails his man at home.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Two down, runners at first and second. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Freddie Freeman is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman,
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Kelly Johnson, as he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Now to the plate, Adonis Garcia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he hit an inside breaking ball, and he got out in front of it and just pulled it right out of here before it got a chance to tie him up.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after. Taylor Jungmann will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Scooter Gennett will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. For Gennett, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ibar has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ryan Braun steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Chris Carter will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do pick up a run here on the arc. Nick Markakis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson giving chase. 2 down. Michael Bourne stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
0-1, here it comes. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Brewers 2 and the Braves 1. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
27, Austin Jackson.
In there, no balls and a strike. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
0-1, here's the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Aaron Hill steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. The pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. In tight at 93, ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Line to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
The right fielder, number 16.
Domingo Santana will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. They lead it. Hector Oliveira is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Oliveira.
And a high strike there, 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Eric Ibar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Santana coming in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down. Arodys Vizcaíno is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Taylor Jungmann steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Scooter Gennett gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
From the stretch, Jonathan Lucroy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right to him. The second for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Third baseman, number
Kelly
24.
Johnson will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Chop foul right at home plate. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Right side. Carter over to his left. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Adonis Garcia will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Our score remains 2-1. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Johnson, just to the left of the mound, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Chris Carter will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Austin Jackson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Hit hard, but foul. Ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Markakis is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Nick Markakis digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Jeremy Jeffress is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Nick Markakis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Jimenez is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher,
A.J. Pierzynski will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed by Pierzynski as he becomes out number 2. Michael Bourne will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to get Bourne as he legs this one out. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-1. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. David Carpenter will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. On the ground to third. Johnson has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5.
Jonathan Villar ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ball 3. We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Inciarte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Right fielder,
Domingo Santana will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And this will get right by Pierzynski to the backstop. Throw goes over to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Ender Inciarte will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Will Smith is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 1.
Ready now, Eric Ibar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle, because we know he can hurt you.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brew Crew earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. Heading into today, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Brewers are in third place in the NL Central, 6 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Right now, the Nationals are in third place in the NL East, 8 games out of first. The Cardinals sit in first place in the National League's Central Division. They have a small half-game advantage. John Neese collected win number 2 on the year as the Pirates got the win against the Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-5. The Pirates totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-1. The Chicago Cubs allowed 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-1. The Colorado Rockies The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers total 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. John Neese collected win number 3 this year as the Pirates pushed past the Marlins 4-3. Yimi Garcia earned the 3rd W of his season as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 4-3. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 7-6. Ender Inciarte launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as Atlanta got the win against San Francisco 8-7. The White Sox got together to allow 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-2. Danny Espinosa was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 7-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-0. It was their 5th straight victory. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 2-1. At the moment, the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 18 games out of first. The Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 2.5 games out of first. The Buccos earned the 4-game series sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Looking at the standings, the Marlins sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. They're 2 games back. The Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL Central, the A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 9-7. The Cubs completed a 3-game series sweep as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 8-1. Joey Votto grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 5-4. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. The Pittsburgh Pirates only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. The Diamondbacks brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 7-6. The Colorado Rockies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-0. Shea Simmons got win number 1 on the year as Atlanta got past the Padres 3-2. The San Francisco Giants completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-3. Tyler Skaggs was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Angels to the win over the Yankees 3-1. Chris Davis needed only a triple to hit for the cycle as the Orioles took care of the Royals 5-4. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Washington Nationals totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 7-3. Marcus Stroman allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 3-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Minnesota Twins cracked 16 hits on the day as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 7-6. The Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 7-3. The Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 13-3. It was their 7th win in a row. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.